Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program. We'll be right back to the show. But before we do, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, factormeals.com, where if you go to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50, you can get 50% off your first order. That's factormeals.com/unbroken50. If you're like me and you are a person who is busy trying to create a life, heal, work on their health, wealth, and relationships, and not to mention deal with the day-to-days of normal life, you do not have time to be going to the grocery store and trying to figure out what you're going to cook every single day of the week. In fact, one time I did the math and I realized I was spending over 15 hours a week at the grocery store and cooking. When I added Factor, I got to use that time for myself, for my family, for my friends, for my community, and for my business. And so if you're in the place where you need some more support in the kitchen, head to factormeals.com/unbroken50 and use the code unbroken50 to get 50% off.
The future of legal THC is Mood's THCA flower. Find it today at hellomood.com, the best online dispensary that ships discreetly to your door. Great for beginner and veteran users, Mood enhances awe-inspiring experiences with a variety of high-quality products you can trust, from gummies and pre-rolls to classic flower and so much more. Try Mood's new THCA flower today, and for 20% off your first order plus a free pre-roll of THCA flower, go to hellomood.com and use promo code PODCAST20.
Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show. But I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of life coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program.
Yo, what's up, Unbroken Nation? Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world today. Super excited to just pop on here, y'all. Say what's up, see how you guys are doing. Drop some love with you. I'm in the studio. I just got done recording arguably one of the best podcasts that I've ever recorded. And I got to thinking about a few things as I was in the middle of that recording. And, predominantly the thing that came to mind most immediately was looking at life and recognizing that where we start does not have to be where we finish. And I think people who suffer traumatic experiences, myself included, start in this place where like, I have the world against me. Like, if you've ever had the world against you, you feel like you have the worst parents, the worst economical situations, the worst health, right? Like, that is part of the nomenclature for a lot of survivors. That was the nomenclature for me, growing up homeless, being a sick kid, having no wealth, having drug addict, alcoholic parents, having trauma and abuse. And, I think one of the things that we have to really, really get in tune with is recognizing that we actually are the ones who control our future. And that's why I've created Unbroken Con. So I started Think Unbroken Conference. It's at unbrokencon.com, unbrokencon.com. And I started this because I want to be able to not only give you the tools that I've learned that have drastically changed my life, but many of the tools that I've coached thousands of clients with, and a bunch of guest speakers who are going to come on and share the things that they've done.
Hey, what's up, Unbroken Nation? Just want to take a moment and invite you to be my guest at Think Unbroken Conference this November. That's right. Think Unbroken is hosting our Unbroken Con for free. It's 5 days of trauma transformation information with myself, special guests, and even some of the leading experts in trauma education from around the world. For 5 days, we're going to jump into what it means to actually take the steps to be unbroken. All you have to do is register for free at unbrokencon.com. That's unbrokencon.com. That's right. 5 days of trauma transformation information with me, special guests, and some of the world's leading trauma trained experts for free for 5 days this November. More details to come. But in the meantime, go to unbrokencon.com to register, and I'll see you there.
And I think about this a lot. We can turn our trauma into triumph. We can turn our pain into purpose. We can take all of the things that have happened in our life that make us feel stuck, that make us feel less than, that make us feel not good enough, not strong enough, not powerful enough, not capable enough. And we can turn those things on their heads and go, you know what? No, I'm not broken. I'm not a loser. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not what everybody told me to be. But guys, gotta hear what I'm about to say. This all starts with belief. If you do not believe that you are capable, I'm telling you right now, this is the hardest thing that I could ever teach anybody. If you do not believe that you are capable of changing your life, then you're not going to. Mindset is everything. I mean that. I mean that to the fullest extent that you can possibly comprehend those words. Mindset is everything. And that means everything that we think become the things that we speak. And everything that we speak become our actions. And all of our actions shape, turn, and create our reality. Think about that. So if you're sitting here, you're looking at your life, it's hard. Like, I get it. Guys, I was freaking homeless when I was 12 years old. I was a drug addict by the time I was 13. At 25, I was morbidly obese, over $50,000 in debt. Like, I understand. And that's the thing I hope and I pray, if anything that you guys connect with, is recognizing, like, I'm not trying to preach at you. I am you. I've been there. I have suffered. Like, I've been through hell and back, and I can tell you that the other side of chaos is beautiful, my friends. This place over here, where you're willing to show up for yourself, where you're willing to figure it out, where you're willing to literally do whatever it takes to be the hero of your own story, That is what it means to be unbroken. There are times in our lives, and we all face this, where it's massively difficult, where our backs are against the wall, where the only thing that we think is God must hate me. The universe doesn't like me. Everybody in the world thinks that I'm a loser, right? We've been there. I've been there, but it just isn't true, right? But that's the nomenclature. That is the vernacular that has been embedded and ingrained in us because of the parents, the teachers, the communities, the friends, the peers, the people that we grew up with telling us that shit, right? I mean, I know all of you watching this right now, you've had that moment where it's like, is it true? Is it true all the things that they're telling me, that I'm not good enough, that I am a loser, that I'm dumb? Is that true? And you start convincing yourself. And when you do that, you start getting small. You start getting quiet. You stop using your voice, right? You pretend to be whatever it is that other people want you to be because you're terrified to be yourself. I talk about this all the time. Like, trauma to me, it's not abuse. It's not homelessness. It's not most of the things that I suffered. It's the theft of identity. Because think about this in your childhood. How often did you try to be you? And because you were you suffered for it. That's painful. That's the truth we carry. That's why we, as adults, we remain silent. We hide. We be quiet. We don't raise our hand when we know we have the answer and the solution. We let everybody else tell us who we're supposed to be. This causation and correlation. This means that when you can literally rewind your life to second grade, to kindergarten, to when you had your 10-year-old birthday party, and you remember those incremental, small, minute moments, these nuanced times that impacted you forever, when you can actually look at those, understand them, and acknowledge them, not culpability, right? I don't want this to get misconstrued. Abuse is not on you. Suffering, the pain that you went through in childhood, that's not on you, right? And nobody gets out of this unscathed. Think about this. People will look at rich people or rich kids and they'll go, oh, they have it so great. Maybe, but you don't live in their shoes. And sometimes those kids are looking at you and go, oh, they must have it so great. But none of us come out of this without having something that we have to address and deal with.
Hey, Unbroken Nation, we'll be right back to the show, but I wanted to let you know that you can grab a copy of my first book, Think Unbroken, Understanding and Overcoming Childhood Trauma, for free. If you go to book.thinkunbroken.com, you can download the PDF ebook version of the book and get everything that I know about the baseline of healing trauma for free, downloaded to your email right now. Just go to book.thinkunbroken.com to download your copy of Think Unbroken, Understanding and Overcoming Childhood Trauma for a PDF for your phone. Again, that is book.thinkunbroken.com.
And if you want freedom, freedom is taking your identity back. Freedom is figuring out who you are. Freedom is giving yourself the ability to go and look in that mirror and getting to the point in your life where you can say, I love myself for who I am. It's the most terrifying thing I've ever done, right? Learning that, learning how to be a human being, learning how to let go of the past. Some of us are set up for failure. You have to acknowledge that. Like, it's not fair. I'll never take that away from you. Your excuses, like, this is what's so crazy. The excuses that we have for not living into our power are 100% valid. Think about that for a second. 100% valid. The things that we have suffered are absolutely reasonable things to blame the world for and to not live into our potential. But you guys all know, we all know, and sometimes we are that person. We all know that person. When you go, they have so much potential, but they are too scared to face the truth that they can be that great. And that's what I want to do. That's why I've created Unbroken Conference, right? Unbrokencon.com. If you want to register, it's free. It's 5 days of trauma transformation information with myself and multiple guests. Some people who are so powerful, it's going to blow your freaking mind. But often what we need are to recognize the tools. We have to be given them. We have to be shown the way. I think about this. One of the things I try to teach my clients, when you are walking down a tunnel and it's dark, often you can't see the light. Like, the light is down there. Like, eventually you'll find it or it'll be there. And some of these tunnels, they're short. Some of these tunnels are long, right? Depends on the tunnel. And you can walk down that tunnel by yourself. Or you can reach your hand out to somebody who happens to be a step in front of you, who has a flashlight and is like, I've been down this road. And when you walk down that tunnel with somebody who's been down that road before, the amazing thing that happens is you get to avoid all of the places in which they fell in, where they got stuck, where they hit a block. But you got to be willing to say that I'm worth it. I'm worthy of walking through that tunnel. I'm worthy of asking for help. I'm worthy of finding light. And for many of us, like, the truth is, and this is what really sucks, we have been told you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, and that becomes a belief. And until you start to reframe that belief, nothing in your life is going to be different. And so that's why I decided to create Unbroken Conference, right? And so if you go to unbrokencon.com, we're going to be able to give you the tools to help you figure out how to step into those beliefs. It's 5 days. It's me, amazing speakers, education. Right now, the registration page is up. That's all. You're going to go on there, put in your email. It's going to say, thanks for registering, more information to come, because there's more information to come. And let me tell you this. I made the decision to put on this conference because I understand one empirical truth about this journey, that every single time that I've been able to look at people that have done the thing that I'm trying to do, it has reinforced in me the truth of the belief that I can do it too. And one of the things that happens so frequently is that we fail to understand that if somebody else can do it, we can do it. So think about this. You've had major victories in your life, but we always get stuck in the negativity. We get stuck in catastrophe. We get stuck in the worst case, where some of us are more afraid to invest in ourselves than we are anything else. We're rolling around, and I've been this guy, so let me be very clear. Like, we're rolling around in $50,000 cars with $400 shoes on. We are subscribed to all of the channels where you can watch all of the TV, and we sleep in, and we play video games, and we eat candy, and we get high all day, and we drink ourselves to sleep. I have been there. And we believe that that is what life is supposed to be. But that is not true. That's the life that society has built. That is the life that the structures of the economics that we live in has built. That is what trauma has built. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to live in the house that trauma built. I want to live in the house that I built. The house inside of me, the love inside of me, the thing inside of me that allows me to show up every day with authenticity, with love, kindness, empathy, honesty, self-actualization, awareness, and power. But you got to be willing to recognize that nobody's giving you that. You're not going to get it by any other way than showing up. But sometimes you need that person with the flashlight to tell you it's okay. I needed that person too 11 years ago, now almost 12, when I started this journey. And that's why I started Think Unbroken Conference. So if you go to unbrokencon.com, you can sign up right now and register for free. There's so much more information to come. I'm going to announce the speakers in the coming weeks. I'm going to announce amazing prizes. I'm going to announce so many things for this conference. And in fact, I just now told people about it over the course of the last 48 hours. We already have over 100 people from around the world registered. So now's your time. It's free. So you don't have an excuse. The only investment that you have to make right now is a decision. And so I'm going to leave you with that, my friends. Thank you for being here. Go and check out unbrokencon.com. That's unbrokencon.com. Register for free. And until next time, my friends, be unbroken. I'll see you.
We'll be right back to the show, my friend, but I wanted to let you know about our brand new podcast community for Think Unbroken podcast. I know that for so many trauma survivors like myself, for the longest time, I felt alone, like nobody got it, nobody understood, and that I was just going to have to figure this out on my own. But that's not true. And the reason why we created our brand new Think Unbroken Academy podcast community is so that we can bring all the members of the Unbroken Nation together in a place where we can learn, grow, heal, change, and transform our trauma into triumph. I would love to have you come and be a part of the brand new community. Just check out thinkunbrokenacademy.com or click the link in the podcast description, and I cannot wait to see you there, my friend. Again, just head over to thinkunbrokenacademy.com, and until then, be unbroken. Thank you so much for listening to Think Unbroken. Please share this episode with someone who could use it and help us move forward in our mission of ending generational trauma in our lifetime. And if you would, please take 5 seconds to pop on iTunes or Spotify, hit that 5-star, leave a review, and you can also reach out to us on social at Michael Unbroken or at Think Unbroken. And of course, you can check out our YouTube channel at Think Unbroken. Thank you for being a part of Unbroken Nation, my friends, and until next time, be unbroken. Hey, my friends, we will be right back to the show, but I have a question for you. Are you struggling with the impact of childhood trauma? Well, know that you're not alone. I'm here to let you know that I'm starting a brand new weekly coaching group that includes a year of live coaching, accountability, support, habit and goal setting, and more. I'm starting a waitlist for the group right now, and I'm only taking a handful of people. And I'll let you know that through this personalized coaching, we'll work together to help you understand how your childhood trauma has shaped your beliefs, behaviors, emotions, and will help you create a roadmap for healing and growth. Right now, you can schedule an absolutely free coaching session with me and get put on the wait list if you go to thinkunbroken.com. My friends, it's your time to turn your trauma into triumph, breakdowns into breakthroughs, and become the hero of your own story. And I'm here to support you in doing that. Just go to thinkunbroken.com to register for a free coaching call with me and to get put on the wait list for the brand new weekly coaching program.